David Ball, you came along right at the tail end of the time when a country singer could have a hit on the radio with a real, what I call a country honky tonk song.
Yeah.
And there haven't been a lot of them since you had the song about the thinking problem.
Yes, that's right.
On the radio.
They would, we were trying to get it going, and the guy would introduce me as the man that's going to set country music back 50 years. But for some reason, the record label made them stop saying that. I thought, well, that's true. That's true, because...
well, were they saying that as a compliment?
Yes, of course. Golly, man.
Put it back where it belongs.
That's the... You know, when I first started hearing Webb Pierce, Ray Price, George Jones, Bob Wills, that was it for me, and I liked everything about it. The sound of the records, the singing, the songs, and still continued to kind of write songs that way. They sort of sometimes they had a little smile, written in them, and I like that. I like the kind of the.
Well, did you grow up playing in the honky tonks? Or?
Well, I grew up in the Baptist church, but the first song I ever learned to play was Little Brown Jug. So
it's a good old
I guess
hymn.
that's a good old Baptist hymn, isn't it? That's in my hymnal, right? Yeah, my dad was a Baptist preacher, and my mother was a piano player. / go-go dancer, and
so a story.
we played a lot of music at home, and they love music and they love people, and I just fell into this just as natural as.
You live in Texas now?
No, I lived out there for about 11 years. Musically, kind of cut my teeth and grew up out there playing, and then I knew I was wanting to come to Nashville. And I finally started hearing the stuff on the radio that I identified with. On the other hand, Randy Travis and all that started coming out. And so I moved to Nashville.
Well, you made quite a mark. You really made a tremendous mark. Was Thinking Problem, was that your very first record after you got
Yeah,
there?
I did a record on another label, but, it wasn't, I was a barroom singer, and to come into a studio and try to sing with headphones on, I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't do it, and finally got comfortable, and people showed me some tricks how to do it. And,
Did you hang a neon sign that said live show or mechanical bull?
Exactly. We tried everything, man.
Tip jar.
Whatever worked.
Big tip jar.
Hey, Bill, I remember whenever the first time he played the Grand Ole Opry, he had the hit song, The Thinking Problem, and I was about to introduce him, and he said, Jim Ed, it's thinking problem, not drinking.
It's not a problem, it's problem.
Problem, I don't understand that.
Or did the writers write it that way? Or was
I wrote it.
Oh.
I reckon he did.
I guess you can do it any way you want to.
Yeah.
Well,
do I say problem? You're going to mess me up now. I have to sing it. Do I say problem?
Well, that was a great hook, a great little gimmick on the song.
Well, it's just a mixture of about 5 great songs, isn't it? All turned up and shook up, and that's what came out. Alan Shamlin had the idea. He said, David, what do you think about a song called Thinking Problem? And I said, well, does it go like this, Alan? And we were off. So I had that song for about 5 years.
Wow.
And couldn't get it arrested, couldn't get anybody to cut it. Even my publisher hated it. But he changed his mind. It became one of his favorite songs.
It's funny how going to the mailbox will change their mind.
Yes, yeah. I couldn't have asked for a better way to kick it off, and that it started, and I got to play all the dance halls and go back to Texas and play the big places where I'd seen people play, and music sounds very good in those big dance halls, low ceiling, and that's that was what I was writing, was stuff that would work in the dance hall.
Well, we've tried to make this as much like a dance hall or a honky tonk as we can, so come up here.
Well, I appreciate y'all doing this just for me, make me feel it. Oh,
we had trouble trying to lower the ceiling because of all the lights. But.
Yeah. Well, you do have people diving and falling and tripping and kicking over the lights, so I'm at home.
Tell them about Uncle Walt's band.
Uncle Walt's band, that was a band from Spartanburg, South Carolina. We all kind of went to high school, and that band got real good, and we moved to Austin, Texas in about 72. Or we came to Nashville for about 9 months, and we were crazy, you know. We didn't know what we were doing, and wound up going to Texas and stayed out there for about 10 or 11 years, and off and on playing all kind of music, and got to see Bob Wills' original Playboys, and somebody mentioned the Skyline Club out there in Austin. It was fantastic. A lot of great music was going on out there, and Texas kind of has its own. Alan Shamblin says when he goes down there, you know, he's from down there. He says, music I can hear the same song down there, and it just sounds different. So you can't explain it, but it just.
Get to the part where you hired me.
Junior Brown was playing in a little honky tonk.
He's gonna leave me out of this.
And
I'm not gonna let him.
I knew they had a go-go dancer that had one arm, didn't she?
No.
You talking about that place we played?
No.
It was a rough joint. And Junior got us to come on down there, and we played a little bit of music together. You were standing up playing a steel guitar,
That's right.
old style. Mm-hmm. I was playing an upright bass, and they thought we literally were from outer space. We were getting after it, and
Walter Hyatt,
Champ
Hood, God bless
fantastic
him.
guitar player. Yeah, when I heard those two guys playing guitar, I switched over and started playing the bass fiddle. See,
and you did great too.
yeah, well, thank you. So were you, Junior. I love that old kind of stuff. I always
buddy,
have.
yeah, buddy.
And Webb Pierce was a big influence on me. I loved his the songs and the singing. Is that what we're going to do? Yeah. There stands the glass. No. Oh, we're going to do Thinking Problem. Right, Thinking Problem. Thinking Problem. What key is that in now?
He's got a thinking
You
problem.
wrote it.
All right, so this just, I love doing this. I had to come out on the big CMA Awards show, and I had they let everybody do about 4 minutes of their song, and I didn't have the guitar. They said, no, don't go out with the guitar. And I thought, well, you know, I need a note or something to come out and sing, you know, yes, I admit. And,
Yeah.
and I come walking out on the stage, and I look down in the orchestra pit, and the guy in the orchestra pit's sitting there going, you know, like this. And I'm like, well, what does he do? And what song is that? And, you know, it took us, I mean, we might have gotten there, but within, you know, 15 seconds of it, we never got close. I'm not sure what song we played, but I know this, it was for millions and millions of people. And they were like, what now? What song was that? I don't remember that one. But, so we're going to do Thinking Problem? Is this a chance to redeem myself from the CMA show? Okay. Yes, I admit I got a thinking problem. She's always on my mind. Her memory goes round and round. I tried to quit 1,000 times. Yeah, I admit I got a thinking problem. Fill the glass up to the top. I'll start with loving her. Oh, but I don't know when to stop. I wake up and right away her name is on my lips. Once a memory starts to flow, well, I can't stop with just one sip. Yes, I admit I got a thinking problem. She's always on my mind. Round and round. I tried to quit 1,000 times. Yeah, top. I'll start with loving her. Oh, but I don't know when to stop. Getting stoned all day long on my favorite lemon tree. Yes, I admit I got a thinking problem. She's always on my mind. Her memory goes round and round. I tried to quit 1,000 times. Yes, I admit I got a thinking problem. Fill the glass up to the top. I'll start with loving her. Oh, but I don't know when to stop. I'll start with loving her. But I don't know when to stop. So much, yeah.
David Ball.
Hey, now.
That's great, David.
Thank you,
you
Bill.
very much.